EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Ready. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2. We'll try to run for it with Harris. Najee Harris, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and it's Harris. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Go! Throwing now is May. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A pass taken in by Harris. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Patriots are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He's got room to the 45. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
19. A quick throw here on the RPO. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Russ. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
On first down, Wilson. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Wilson will throw again. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from 30 yards out. Bates' kick is good. And the Patriots are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. 18 Raptor, 18 to go.
Off the play fake, it's May. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Harris. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Here's a 2nd and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's May.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he will get into the end zone. Alec Pierce. Touchdown Bears. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end Moreau is in motion. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one is caught by Moreau. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The man in motion is Watson. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They put Adams in motion. Here we go on 4th down with Wilson. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And the Bears are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line. On play action, here's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now it's Harris. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
18, Pioneer. Crackle 80. Go.
From out of the gun, here's May. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On first down, here's Guerrero. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Wilson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws. To seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
On first down, it's Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and short. And here is May. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's into the end zone. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Chicago. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Bears extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Winston to throw on first down. To the left side, and Adams has it.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
New England going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready? Flip, flip, flip. Wait, got it.
On first down, it's Winston. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Ready?
A second down throw for Jameis. He connects with Palmer on that one. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Out of the gun, it's Winston. Open man, that's Adams. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's May. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
14, Patriots 3.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, it's Garendo. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. We'll go play action. It's Winston. He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. On the handoff, it's Garendo. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. One more time, it's Garendo. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Winston. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
2nd and 7. From the gun, Winston. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Winston. That is caught. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Here's Winston at the line. His team ready to go for 2. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Winston looking to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is caught downfield by Pierce. That one good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
19 tight.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He's got it! And he will score. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On play action, Winston taking a shot downfield for Adams. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Mustang 19. Go. 19 Tiger. 19.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
19 Lion. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
May to throw on second down. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go.
From out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 40-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Wait. Tommy. Follow. Where's he go?
Here's Jameis. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 17.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ready. Wait. Where's he go?
On first and 10, here's Winston. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he will score. Game on. Christian Watson. Touchdown, New England. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Pats have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Here's May. A pass taken in by Harris. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So,
oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Off the play fake, it's Jameis. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing, Jameis. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, New England.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
Ready. Let me go.
A quick throw here, taken by Odell. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help them at all.
Ready.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Ready.
To throw is Winston. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Ready. Let me go.
They'll go. Winston. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, here's May. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
To throw on 1st down is May. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
79 Bronco. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll let this go for Goddard. Inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Winston. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, New England. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots have cut the deficit to 5.
Patriots 23.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
From the gun on third down, it's Winston. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. We'll go play action. It's Winston.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow.
And now he's not spiking it. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. They respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.